Hey there, welcome back. Welcome to Actually Aubrey. We're waiting for Janice to get over here. Guys, we're talking about put a ring on it and ready to love today. So it's kind of an open chat. So tell me, what are you guys thinking about the reunion tonight? What are you guys thinking about that? Hmm? Hey Edward, how are you? Good to see you. Thank you for your support. And I see Janice. Come on up, Janice. I'm ready. Come on up. Jump on in. You got the link, Janice. And Chloe, let me throw that out there for you, Chloe. Yep. So we're going to talk about some insider stuff about what's going on with Ready to Love and put a ring on it and all the craziness with Shay and Otis and Alfonso. Let me see here. Share or invite. Okay. Copy to clipboard. Got it. And Chloe, if you're in the house, that StreamYard the StreamYard link is for you, Chloe. Janice, are you in the house? Okay. Come on up, guys. Well, anyway, so what did you guys think about Shorty and Kenneth? What's really going on? What's really going on with Shorty and Kenneth? Because on the one hand, Kenneth has started his own YouTube channel and is putting old videos out of he and Shorty, which I think is really creepy because you can tell clearly they are old. Her hairstyle, her hair is short. It looks like it's years ago. I'm trying to figure out what's really going on here. What is really going on? Hey, first home tuber. Hey there. I'm going to start back at the top here. I'm sorry. I'm all over the place. It's really the first time I've actually been live by myself. So that's kind of interesting because there's always Alex or Jeremy. So here I am all by myself, and it's like I'm talking to myself. So, guys, I love it that you're responding. Hey, Ellen. Hey, Edward. Janice, you said you're coming up. I see you still over at your channel. Hop off. Come on, girl. My cousin Janice, she is so funny. You guys all know her. I think she's going to have a raid, and she's going to bring all of her 30 some odd people that are over there with her now live. She's going to bring them over here. So I'm looking forward to that. Trying to get to this lofty goal of 1,000 plus for monetization. So guys, feel free to share this video out or any of the other videos we've done in the past. We've got quite a few on Ready to Love this season, the previous season. We've been doing Put a Ring on It just this one season, so season 3. And you'll find plenty of conversations. We got sit-down conversations with Aisha, with Tori, with AP Austin, with Keena, and Ron Friedman from the Houston season of Ready to Love. Have you guys seen those yet? Those are all in our video archive there, so pull those up. Those are very recent. I'm waiting for Janice to get in the studio here. Okay. All right, guys. So, yay. Thank God it's Friday. Oh, that's the wrong button. Thank God it's Friday. Okay, here's Chloe to keep me company. Come on, Chloe. Hey there, Chloe.
Hey, what's going on again?
Hey, I know, right? I was sitting there, I was getting so enthralled in the conversation you and Janice were having. I'm like, are they coming over? I was getting so enthralled.
No, we when we get to kick in, we get to kick
I,
in.
I know, right? I love this community that we're in. I love how welcoming everyone is. I mean, there's so many wonderful content creators like yourself. And you know what? It's so funny. I'm going to probably pass out after we get off the air at about 7:30 or so. I'm going to just pass out 7:40. I'm going to just pass out because I'm going to be like, Chloe was in my house. Ah, she's a superstar. I mean, it's amazing because like just 2 years ago, when the pandemonium thing started, the panorama, as some people say. So when that started, I was at home and I was watching you, and now you're here in my house. This is so amazing to me. Janice,
thank you.
I just love you. I'm gonna tell you my favorites that you do though. Your husband, you need to pay him cash money. He is so good. When you guys do Married at First Sight, I'm just like, I'm hanging on his every word. How does he feel about this character? What does he think about that character? He is so on the money.
He gotta stay in the closet sometimes because he's not YouTube ready, okay? He don't know how to be politically correct in the right way.
But that's what I love about him. He's so like, and to give that male point of view, that's what I love when Alex is over here in my house too, because they really bring it as men. They're not a lot in our niche. They're really not a lot of guys.
No, it's not. It's not. It's not. But the thing is, like, my husband, I gotta bring him in doses.
Right.
He only check in when I gotta beg him, like, can you please?
But you know what? He's so good at it. I hope I got to go back to the videos because I don't know if your audience, because I know I have never really reached out, but I wanted to tell him he is so good at it. I love it. I mean, really, seriously, I love. It was so funny because the other day I was thinking about how good your husband was doing the video, how good you do it together. I mean, you're both great, right? And I was thinking about how much I love it, and I looked up, and what did I know? You had put out a new one. You guys had just did one, and I was like, oh, this is so juicy. Can you get him to do like the reunion?
Huh? I can beg him, but he's
girl, beg him. What does he need? We got cherry flavored coffee over here in Michigan because this is a cherry state, right? So what do you need? Do you need some cherry flavored coffee from up north, northern Michigan?
I'm a Jersey girl, so I'm over here in Jersey, okay?
Oh, okay. I didn't know. I don't know why I thought. Okay, yeah. Oh, yeah. You are in the same state as Janice, right?
We're towns across from each other.
Oh, okay. Good. Because I don't know. I was thinking for some reason you were somewhere else though.
Because people say I have an accent, and I don't know what it is, but they feel like I have an accent. That's why.
Oh, okay. Oh, first home 2%. Hope, not Joe. I guess. Okay. So what are you thinking? I mean, I heard you guys were talking about what Shay over there, and what do you guys think about Otis though?
Otis sucks.
Otis and Charlie, yeah. What do you think? Did he really listen? He does. Did he really even listen to what his dad said about what to do to help things out? He didn't even listen.
See, that's the thing. He thinks that because he's saying sorry, it holds weight. But sir, if you're not saying what you're sorry for, it means absolutely nothing. So at the end of the day, what are you sorry for? I'm sorry for being controlling. I'm sorry for being manipulative. I'm sorry for DMing that girl. I'm sorry for being disrespectful. I'm sorry for eating the salmon and not letting you get none. Like, what are you sorry for, sir? And as soon as he wanted to check in and she was checking out, he gets mad because now she checked out. But you walked in and was like, I don't want to talk. I don't want to talk. So now that she don't want to talk, you got an attitude. When she was pulling for juice out of you, you wasn't giving her nothing.
It's like, do you think it's almost like he needs somebody to beg him? Someone said on the YouTube streets, I forget who it is, but somebody said Charlie Otis is fighting the fight that went on between his mom and his dad. He's reliving it and he's doing it through her. Does that make any sense?
Yeah, but now that you say it, makes perfect sense because he always compares it. He's like, maybe my mom was easier to work with. No, your father just has common sense that you don't have.
Right, right. But somebody now, another YouTuber, married 10 years. I love her channel. She is amazing. Have you seen her married 10 years?
No, I haven't seen that, I don't think.
Okay, well, she says that what it is, oh, okay, I lost my train. I completely lost my train of thought. I hate when I do that. But yeah, but it's like he's fighting this fight that went on between his parents. Oh, I know, it came back to me. What she said was when you talk to people that have been married 20, 30, 40 years and they're giving you all this great advice, the one thing you need to ask them as a newly married couple or a younger couple that's only been together a couple 2-3 years, married a couple years, you need to ask them, how long did it take you to get there? And I thought, oh, that's so good.
That's a good point. That's a
That's
good
a
point.
really good point
Yeah.
because people don't think about that. Like, his dad was married to his mom for over 40 years before she passed away, bless her heart and rest in
Mhm.
peace. But so what did it take? 5 years, 3 years, 2 years, 10 years? And then another point that this woman made, she said the thing about it is nowadays women do not put up with for as long as women from the previous generations. And that's true. We're not going to
Absolutely.
sit back and wait. Oh, like, okay, it's been 2 years and you're not getting it together with what I told you to try to do better. You're not listening to me. No, no, sir. Nobody waiting around that long. So,
No.
we really have to date better, to what Janice is always saying. We really got to
Right.
date better and really have in mind what it is we really truly want.
And that says a lot, right? Because like we don't have to put up with the BS. So either you're gonna step up or you're gonna step away. At the end of the day, we all have a decision to make, right? So when me
Hmm.
and my husband, we didn't, everything didn't come to us overnight. It took a long time, it took
Right.
a while for us to get there, but we was both willing to fight for each other. And
Yeah.
that's the thing. You both have to. You can't fight for a relationship of any sort, whether it's a family dynamic, friendship, relation, romantic. You, both of you have to be willing to fight the fight. And if you're not willing to fight the fight, then it's always going to feel one-sided and you're going to drain yourself out. So if he's not giving what she's giving, then baby, it's a no. Period.
Oh, yeah, exactly, exactly. I'm getting ready to drop the
Yeah, I was
link
say
because
Janice is
I
here.
guess Janice didn't pull it up from her. Janice, there's a link right below you. Okay, that comment right below you. Click on that. No, I'm sorry. What were you saying again, Chloe? What were you saying just now?
No, I was just saying that you both have to be able. You both have to be willing to fight the same fight. So if we're fighting communication, then we both need to fight communication. I can't
Yes.
be fighting communication and you fighting respect. Like we need to be on the same page of what
Oh.
we're fighting together so we can get through it. Sometimes we're
Mhm.
always going in different directions. We're never on the same page, and that's what they're doing. They're both fighting two different fights, thinking that they're fighting for the same thing, and this is why they can't find a middle ground.
Oh, good point. Good point. Oh, here's Janice. Okay, I'm gonna throw her in the mix. Here we go.
Hey,
Ooh, there you
Hello.
are. Hi.
Oh, Aubrey, I love that yellow. Yes, it's so bright.
It's called mango. It's called
Man,
mango.
mango.
I've got our stage ready. It says he says, she says. That's for later tonight at 10 o'clock when we do the Ready to Love reunion. But we're still on Put a Ring on It. So I think we might as well just stay on Put a Ring on It for a few more minutes before we close
Okay.
out. Guys, I'm only saying we're gonna end this one in about maybe another 15 minutes or so because I have to watch, all the shows
oh
that are
yes,
coming on at 8 and get ready for those. And then we're doing another podcast live at 10. We'll be doing the Ready to
let's
Love
just go to put.
reunion.
Let's
Hmm?
just go to Ready to Love because it's coming on tonight.
Yes, yes. Let's talk about Ready to Love
Okay,
because
yeah, let's talk about
everybody
it.
is disappointed about Joy,
Let
but
me
I'm
tell
just
you,
gonna raise my little pinky and I told y'all about Joy. Okay,
Joy is working on me. That clip worked on my nerves.
girl, tonight I'm gonna be pulling out my braids. I kid you not.
No, you just got a man, Janice. Don't you dare.
But everybody know from the beginning it was me and Clifton. It was me and Clifton.
But yeah, but talk to Clifton because Clifton was supposed to be couch cuddling with Zakia.
Right, and he was, and listen to this. We all know because Joy may not have had seen it yet when they taped the reunion, but we all know what the stuff that Clifton was saying to Dakia, how he was talking to Dakia. I mean, look at him, even giving her that oyster had a whole lot of meaning to it, okay?
Oyster. Who don't know what oyster
he
means?
brought her to meet his friend.
Thank you.
Well, don't sit here and act like she making up a whole scenario in her head.
Oh, yeah, sure did. You're right, Chloe. I've forgotten about that. He sure did. Yes, he did. And
This
see,
is
so you know what?
love.
Clifton was
flop.
he seemed like he was playing her. I'm sorry, Chloe. I'm sorry, but I think he was playing her. Do you think he was playing her to stay in the show?
Absolutely.
Playing who?
Clifton was playing Joy because he never really wanted her, but he played like he wanted her.
You think so?
He was playing Dakia.
Yeah, he was playing Dakia. He always knew it was Joy. He always knew it was Joy, but he played. But see, they need on that show, my understanding of it is, and correct me if I'm wrong, but my understanding, even from some people that have been on the show, is that you need at least 2 people voting for you at the top. So that would be Joy and Dakia. See what I'm saying?
Yep. And I said it plenty of times that he was playing the game so he can have someone in the mix to keep going so he can stay. And so when Joy tried to flip it on the kid, it made me feel some type of way because it's like, but miss, didn't you and Clifton sit down and you told him that he needs to tell her that it's not nothing? Obviously, because he was telling her it was something.
Right. Right.
Like,
that's it.
Together. She's talking about something. Everyone knew it's always been me. Child, Joy, let me tell you something. It could have always been you, but the same way it was always supposed to be Sabrina and Tori, that didn't work out.
No, it sure didn't.
Miss me with the BS, okay? Because we see how Ready to Love flip-flops so fast. You can be you and Joy today, and you could be you and Dakia tomorrow. So don't come at Dakia. This
like we don't know.
Right. That's the thing. I mean, I think that, he just kind of basically used her because think about this. For her not to have any clue by the time they get to that retreat house, the resort or whatever you call it, right? And Joy to have her bag in there on the bed next to Clifton's. I mean, come on. He should have, at some point, had a conversation with her. I mean, I know you want to stay in the game, but I don't know what it is about this game that people get on this show and it becomes like they're a game show contestant instead of being there for love.
They're learning to play that game, honey.
That's what it is.
And that's why I don't understand why she talking about something. If you could take something from me, baby, this called Ready to Love. That's all they do is take people from people.
Exactly. That's why I don't understand it.
I am telling you. But what did you guys feel? Now, this is what I said. I wanted to have this conversation with you, and I want to hear you out because when I was listening, I was thinking, no, Janice, no, don't say that. But I said, I got to hear her out. So I said we were going to have the conversation, and I wanted you to give me your pointers on what you thought about the incident between Eric and Dakia that happened earlier this season that they talked about during part 1 of the reunion. What did you think that was?
I think this is what I think. Of course, we don't. Let me just go ahead and put what's the thing out there? Just disclaimer. You shouldn't be touching nobody that don't want you to touch them. You can't just walk up to people putting your hands in boobs and stuff like that. It is so important that even the little kids in preschool, they have a song, keep your hands to yourself, keep your hands to yourself. So everybody know that. My thing with Dakia and Eric, I think they was doing some stuff in private, and so he felt like it was okay because that's what he was doing in private. And I also think she kind of got upset over him and what's the other girl? Carmen.
Okay.
But I feel it in my inner being that they were doing that in private, so he thought it would be okay because he said I didn't misread, and it's like he wanted to say something, but I think he was trying to protect her. I think he wanted to say something like who was it that the other season who was talking about don't touch me, but you was jumping up on his back? Hello.
That was Phil and help me out, Chloe. Phil and
Shiloh.
Thank you, Shiloh and Phil.
Mm-hmm.
So
and Phil,
this is what I think. I think that when he said, I didn't misread anything, I think they were doing things in private. They've been on dates outside of the show. So,
oh yeah, all of them, yeah. Every season they're having this problem.
So
every season,
to me,
you're right about
if you go around somebody and you're putting your hands around them, maybe he didn't even mean to. Did he grab him, or was it like,
we don't
know, but it sounded like he groped them. But I'm thinking to myself, though, I guess my thought was with the whole grabbing of the bosom and the breast, because she's very well endowed. My thought was that, listen, I don't care what we did in private. I don't care if we swung from the chandelier and pretended like we were Tarzan and Jane. When we get out here on the streets, I don't know of anybody, even married couples, that go around other people and they're sitting there groping each other in public. And I mean, and I consider public because there were other people from the cast, and I guess they said the cameras weren't rolling. But I mean, Paul saw it. Paul saw the whole thing and saw her reaction when she turned around immediately and slapped him in the chest and said, "Don't touch me like that. Don't ever do that."
So did he grab them?
But see, we don't. I think
don't know.
Them. Yeah, but you got to be mindful of the fact that when he had his hands, appropriately, she said that this seems like a prom picture. So he.
I think she was maybe joking. That doesn't mean
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
But y'all missing the point, right? The point is that Nakia wasn't mad. She said she was over. She said people were over it. They had apologized. It was what he did afterwards that made her mad.
That's what thank you, Chloe, because that was the other part. I did observe that. Right. There's a whole. See, I think for Janice, I don't know if you've been following it, but there's a whole backstory of what happened after that. Because like she said, like Chloe said, Nakia wasn't so angry about that. Although the apology that he keeps saying that he gave her immediately was done through text. And I think the point what Nakia had was that she'd rather have talked to him in person or even at least over the phone. See, one thing about people and communication, everybody thinks that texting is the same as talking. No, it's not. It's not the same because you don't get the person's inflection. You don't get if they're being sarcastic when they say what they say. You see what I'm saying? Because even your voice on the phone will give you how you really meant it. Are you really sincere, or were you saying it to be sarcastic if you added too much? And one thing about it, Eric has been doing a tour. He was on Kamisha Review. He did an interview on there. Just the way he got so upset on the show, on the reunion, and he started cursing. What was the aggression about? Because see, I think there's a lot more to that story. That's what I think, but I could be wrong.
I just think that when he tried to make it seem like she was lying, what happened was she said that he touched her. He tried to make it seem like he didn't touch her. So,
but people saw it. Other people saw it.
Yeah,
it's not just her word.
But this was before it was out to the public, because I remember making a video of it, and we was like, well, we don't know what happened, because he first said that he put his hands in her breast area. He didn't say he touched her, and that's why we were like, did he touch her? So when everyone started to like question whether or not she was lying, I'm talking about the public now. That's when he got upset, and then he was putting out text messages calling her a gremlin and all types of stuff. So it was a lot. Yes,
I didn't hear that.
That's why she was like, "It's about."
Yeah, that's what I was trying to say, Janice. There's a lot going on behind the scenes, and a lot of it was stuff that he was doing. He was doing to her or saying about her. And my thing was, why don't you just be quiet? Because here's the thing. Then he gets upset because he has to leave the show because we know that he bowed out of the show. But anybody that knows anything about HR knows what that's all about. That company could not have him on the premise after he did that because that's considered sexual harassment, plain and simple. Touching without consent is harassment in the workplace. And that is a workplace. That set is a workplace, okay? Make no mistake about it. And so here's the thing, Eric is talking about his reputation, but like I said again, who in the heck, and Roro kind of agrees me. What is it right here? Come here, Roro. Talking to myself. Who goes out in public and does what they do in private? Is it okay now for Nakia to grab him by his testicles?
But that we need clarification on what just happened, because Chloe just said she touched me in my breast area. To me, that's different than, and I'm not saying it's right or wrong. Okay, we all know that's wrong. You're not supposed to touch nobody that don't want to be touched. But the prom picture pose, we all have a prom picture like that.
Exactly, first two.
And it was she made it sound like he grabbed her boobs.
No,
versus,
but that's why it was confusion, because Janice, she said he touched me. Then he said, no, I didn't touch her. I just put my hands in that area. So he debunked what she said. So when he came out and actually said that he touched her, that's why she was mad about the whole thing, because it's like, you're trying to say that I'm lying, and I'm not lying about what happened. So now he's trying to be truthful and tell the truth, but it backfired on him. Because like, sir, you tried to make me seem like I'm lying to the world when I know what happened. You're lying in my face. And that's what the problem was. The problem was the fact that we had an incident that you apologized for and we're over it. But then you tried to make it seem like I was out here lying on you when that's not the truth. So that's what it really came down to. That's why she said, I didn't like the way you handled it afterwards, because he tried to make it seem like what happened didn't happen. Then he went and called her names and stuff like that. And so she was upset about that. Yes, she was upset in the beginning, but they had already moved past that. But when he went and took it a step further to make people question whether or not she was telling the truth or lying, that's when she got upset, because like, you don't get to do something to me and then tell me that you didn't do it. That's what happened.
Yeah. I can see confusion because you know, it's two different words being used. Grab, chest area, and we all have the prom pictures. And again, I'm not saying, because I know somebody's gonna say that's what I'm saying, but that's not what I'm saying. Okay. If we have that prom picture, I probably could go pull mine out. And as a matter of fact, I'm seeing it right now.
Well, we all have done that, yeah, where the guy has his hand around your waist, right? You kind of stand
around your waist or around your neck. I have a picture with his hands is like sitting right here.
Okay. I haven't seen that pose. I thought, okay. Yes, I have.
Pose.
What's right.
Well, depending on your height too, because I think when I think back, I actually had a prom date. I think that might have been a little bit shorter than me with my heels on. So yeah, okay, right.
So we're not saying it's wrong, it's right. Let's just go ahead and clarify that. We're not saying it's right.
No.
We're kind of, did he
But
intentionally grab her? Because that's what she's
no, he did. He intentionally grabbed her. He did it, but he didn't think it would be a
I thought the way they said it, he groped her bosoms like with both
hands. Right.
Clench. Like, who does that? You don't even do that. I mean, gosh, they don't even allow you to do that in strip clubs. Are you kidding me? Come on.
Right, but that's what we're saying. She's making it sound like
Edward, you're kidding me, right?
Right. But what he said was, I put my hand. What he said, Chloe?
Well, first he tried to say he put his hands in that area.
In the area, yeah.
The truth was that he touched her. He touched her breasts. He put his hands on her breasts.
Yeah, because at least two other people, not her. And this is what I want people to understand. Two people reported it to HR or to the producers or whomever at the show. This was not Dakia. People get so upset about women and say women can't take a joke. Women can't take a joke. Well, I don't take my breasts very lightly. I don't know about you ladies. My breasts are very highly sensitive. And besides nursing and for my husband, they're not for anybody else to be touching and rubbing up against. Okay.
It's very sensitive. I'm sure I've shared this story, but y'all know I nursed my little boy, right?
Yes.
Little Michael, he might have been 3 months, and Big Mike touched my boobs. Do you know I went to punch him?
Oh my!
Because they hurt.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Because it's like it's protection.
Right.
And I was so scared. I called the marriage counselor. I talk about it in the mom group. They say, "Oh, girl, that's normal. You're protecting. You're protecting up here." So you know. It's not to be played with or taken lightly.
No. But I do pose the question when she said jokingly, "This is a prom picture." What and then he said, "Okay, well, let's do this." What should he have done then?
But that's what I'm saying, Chloe.
That's why we
need clarification. And what happened?
Her breast, but like, what was the pose supposed to be then when she said this is Suprami?
Well, I don't know. I think to me she's like joking, but that doesn't always mean like it's a rhetorical question, which sometimes doesn't really require an answer. You know, he could just pull her in a little bit closer, or or he could have whispered. Let me say this. I mean, again, he could have just whispered in her ear and said, "Well, baby, when we leave here, blah blah blah." Okay, but I'm just trying to think, because he's saying, well, he's saying two different things. If you really listen to what Eric's saying, if you go back and listen, he says, well, I thought this is where we were headed, but you're also the same guy that said that, oh, no, you said that Carmen was your number one. So how on the one hand are you saying at the reunion that you thought that was where you were headed, but then you're telling us over here with your other side of your neck, you're telling us, well, no, Carmen was your number one?
Because Eric be lying.
That's what I'm trying to get y'all to see. I need to follow what he's saying, because he's saying 2 and 3 different things that's contradicting himself. And what I see, and I'm sorry, Eric, you can come on the show and talk about this if you're up to it. But I'm gonna just say this: my spirit, my eye sees a guy that isn't even into women like that. So I don't know what your eyes see.
I will say,
y'all playing on me now. Like he moves like that so much. I don't see that. I don't see that because I didn't see if you guys go back and watch the scene that he had with Carmen, where he was rubbing on Carmen's arm, it was almost like he was allergic to a woman. Come on now. Not with me. On does this every season, and so does Married at First Sight. We get at least one guy that's suspect. I'm sorry.
Donovan was my suspect. Donovan is definitely a suspect for me.
I have my eye on him too. Yes, girl. You don't see it because you see him as being handsome, but girl, it's a whole lot of handsome men.
Donovan, Chloe, you talk about Donovan and Eric. Who are you saying no for?
I'm saying no to both of them. I don't see that. I don't get that vibe.
Oh no, Donovan, honey.
Now Laverne got that vibe, but I didn't get that vibe from them two.
Wait a minute, you telling me you didn't see that at all with Eric?
No.
Did you watch the scene? The scene. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I'm just saying, I just thought he was a well-polished man. But now I know he's a liar and I don't see it for him. But that's not the point. I don't see that from him. If I would pick Laverne, because he like to get his butt played with. But that's nothing.
Well, you know what? That seems like be an obvious choice when you look at that, what he's saying. But I don't really see so much him as Eric. I'm telling you, if you watch the scene where he's touching Carmen's arm, girl. No. I just dare you. I give you a dare. Watch a scene with Carmen and that arm touch or anything else where Eric's in it for any length of time. Watch it with your husband and see what your husband tells you. You're not picking up on the cues. You're not picking up on his cues that he's throwing down, because he's clearly, I don't know. I can't say what he is, but there's some things going on there. Okay, there's some things going on, and it's okay, Eric. I want you to know it's okay. It's all right.
It's okay.
It's all right. Because I have nothing against people.
Living your truth.
That's what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to say that, and I'm telling you because Carmen was aware of it. If you look at those scenes, if you go back and look at the scenes with Eric and Carmen is aware of it, and that's what she's playing on. If you watch it closely, I'm telling you, go back and watch.
I think Donovan is more of a suspect to me than Eric. I did get a little bit of Eric, but Donovan, he's just like, the first time I said no.
Well, what do you guys think about Joy and this how rambunctious she was on part 1 of the reunion?
Well, I told y'all about Joy from first video. I said, she's too masculine for me. She's too much. Beautiful girl.
Yes, absolutely.
She is absolutely beautiful, and she has the most beautiful teeth. Y'all know I'm into teeth, okay?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. She got a beautiful smile. Beautiful smile.
But girl, and tonight when she gonna say from the beginning, it was me and Eric. It was me and
Clifton.
I said no, ma'am.
I don't know. I gotta watch the whole thing in context. I gotta see the beginning scene and the after scene, but I don't. As of right now, I'm not feeling that. I'm not feeling it at all. Like,
what do you mean, Chloe?
I'm not feeling her at all. Like the way she the way she's going about the situations as if it strikes me as a person who feels like they want something and now they have to go ahead and belittle everyone else. That's what I'm doing. Like, oh, I got my man. I got my man. Like, I don't like that vibe that I get for her because, like, you trying to make it seem like, oh yeah, you will take him from me. You gonna take something from me. Like, girl, this is Ready to Love. We all know how the game works. So, like, stop it. Like, cut it out because you're doing too much.
Right.
She's trying to make something out of nothing, and that's the issue. That's why I said I got to see the before and after so I can get a clear perspective of what she's talking about and make sense of it. Because if you remember, Sabrina hinted that Donovan said that if he was here from the beginning, he would have had.
Yeah. What was that all about? He would have been with Joy.
It's not a big deal. It's not a big deal because that's the point. The point of Ready to Love is to find your person. So it's not a big deal. But that's why I'm upset with Joy because I feel like you're trying to make something out of nothing. Baby, everybody's dating everybody. So
right.
About?
Well, no, because now aren't her and Clifton, I don't know, I guess at the reunion because they filmed it earlier. But I mean, I guess at that point the show was already over and they're already a couple, right? And then what is he going to do at the reunion? You guys saw the previews for tonight. Do you think that Clifton is going to propose marriage to her?
Absolutely no.
Girl.
No. Heck no. And if he get down on one knee and don't propose to her, I'm going to be mad at him for that. But I don't think that's what he's going to do.
They're making us think that's what he's going to do.
Yeah, because he's got a little tiny, like a box, a jewelry box, and he's on his knees, on bended knee.
Maybe he's going to give her a key to his apartment or something.
If he gets down on one knee and don't give her a ring, she better kick him.
I would be so upset if a man got down on one knee in front of me and didn't ask, oh, come on now. You know you're wrong.
Like, don't have me in my feelings thinking you about to propose. I'm all sad and crying and happy and stuff. And everybody like say yes and you pull out something else, child. No. You could have just gave me that sitting next to me. Don't get down on no one knee and make me feel some type of way about nothing.
Right. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But he's got a ring box. He's got a jewelry box. I shouldn't say
it's a
ring.
Key.
A key? Oh, that's the new thing now. Why do you get on one knee to give a key to somebody? Just pass it down.
Don't get on. First of all, do not get on one knee if you're not giving me a ring to propose marriage to me. Period.
Yeah.
Because there's no way you're supposed to do anything else on the knee.
You know what? They just taking that out of context. Come on. You think that? So you guys think that he's really gonna give her a key, not a ring?
I don't know what he's gonna give her, but I don't think it's a ring, and I'm gonna be mad. And if I'm her, I would kick him. Don't do this because you embarrassed me.
You're not gonna kick him on national TV, are you?
He embarrassed me by trying to present me something other than a ring on one knee. We embarrassed together now.
Yeah, I don't think it's a ring. Did y'all hear that? What's his name got married earlier this year? It's just so much confusion.
Wait a minute, who got married earlier this year?
There are wedding pictures of Clifton getting married last
year. I did hear that. I actually have something up on my channel about that, but I don't get all the details. So no, really? Are you serious?
No, that's ghetto. Who he got married to?
Wait a minute. Let me see if I can find the pictures.
Find the picture because I want to see.
I don't know if it's real. That's why I didn't say anything about it. And you know, I've been busy trying to finish my books, so I didn't say anything about it. But girl, and the date is on there, honey. He got married.
He got married before he came on Ready to Love, or he got married after?
I think it's this year. Wait.
But he up on the beach.
Or last year. And rumor has it, they knew each Joy and Clifton knew each other before.
No.
Because they said we've been together for a year.
I could believe it. Their chemistry was too perfect. The chemistry was there from the very first episode. I saw it. So if you telling me that they've been together for a year and they knew each other before, I would believe it.
What?
That's what.
Wait a minute. Did you find the pictures? Did you find the pictures? Cousin Janice?
My computer is.
Ellen said it's not a wedding.
Well, maybe. Do you think maybe he was just like a groomsman and he was in a wedding? You know, like men are, serving as groomsmen to the groom, the actual groom.
I don't know. People's asking questions.
Nah, he's on the beach and everything with her. I don't think he married someone. That would be too much.
Well, I was thinking because I have heard that rumor that he did marry someone, not Joy. But I thought to myself, but look at this. He's got what, like a 2 or 3 year old young child.
He got a 3-year-old. That's a baby.
I told y'all that Clifton is for the streets. Okay. The poll. How long y'all think they gonna make it? It's because Clifton gonna do something. I don't need another Aisha's tell, but it's gonna be similar. Just saying.
Well, you know what I said, but if he has a child that young, why not marry
the baby mama? Exactly.
That's crazy.
It's the patterns. We don't watch the patterns.
Right. Oh, that's good, Chloe. Come on,
Chloe. Chloe, I know you are a graduate of Janice Hylton's dating.
Talk about the patterns, Chloe. Okay. You need to write a book.
The patterns. Okay, pay attention. Same thing with Aisha. She got 3 kids, 3 different baby mamas, and you thought she was gonna be different. Girl, where? But okay.
Now, you know, I said that was a red flag, and I know she said it wasn't for her. I know that there's a tough dating market out there, but you know what? Is she in the house? First home tuber, you're here, aren't you? First home tuber had a very good chat on her. Was it? No, it was another channel. She did a collab too. And here's the thing. You know what? For some women, maybe we're not all going to be married. Maybe we're not going to all be married, because I know the statistics are alarming. They're crazy, whatever. But you know what? I'm not going to be mistreated by a man. I would rather be by myself. I really would. And I don't believe that's my ministry, but if God has it that way, then I'd rather be by myself. But
I think in the Bible it also says that all women are not going to be wives. So it's okay.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, we know, unfortunately.
It's okay. It's okay. The goal is to be happy, not to be married. The goal is
Thank
to be
you. Right.
And if marriage and you find that person for you, then perfect. Good for you. But
all right,
the goal is to be happy in life.
Oh, I can't share. Can I share? I can't.
I don't
Yeah, you should be able to just press the share button down at the bottom, Janice.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Go ahead, because you're welcome to share it. I know it's
okay, good. I got it.
Okay, yeah. Can you share it to our audience?
Okay. All right. You seen that?
Okay, and I can put it up on the screen. Okay, here.
Okay, all right.
Oh, that's how that works. See, I've never done that before. Now, where is it? Okay. Oh, what?
Wait a minute. Wait.
She look like Mimi from Love and Hip Hop. She look like Mimi from Love and Hip Hop.
Okay. All right. So
maybe that's somebody you know.
Look, married in March 2020.
Get that off my screen.
What?
Yeah, I don't know.
Listen, read the sign. Watch the pattern.
Well, I don't know.
That was a couple of months ago.
So does this mean he broke up with Joy's source? How do you know the date? And the person said her friend. Well, so when? Nope, this year. My homegirl did their wedding decorations.
What? Wait a minute. Ellen V in the chat is saying it's a photo shoot. Is it a photo shoot?
No, the girl that posted it said to her.
Girl, put the he said in quotation marks. He said, okay, that's what he said.
Ooh. You know what, Janice? You always do have the scoop.
I don't see it. The reason why I didn't post it, first of all, I'm tired and I'm exhausted writing this book. But I don't know. So, you
guys heard it here first. So you haven't even had this on your channel yet?
I haven't. No, because
Janice Hylton breaks. What's the headline? I gotta change the headline for this. Janice Hylton.
Wait, listen, y'all. There's something is different than there's an article written, right?
Right.
Versus somebody say this is what happened, and I'm like, well, I don't know if this is true, and there was all in the comments, and I was doing the screenshot, and I was like, girl, say it ain't so. Well, I don't know if this is true. This is what people was talking about. I
want to see the dress. Like, can we zoom in? I want to see all of it. What's happening?
chat. Please drop a
I'm just curious at this point. Now I really want to know what's going on. What's going on?
Wait, I don't know. I'm just saying, I don't know. This is what the people were saying, girl. You know, one of them nights I wake up, I'm half asleep.
Mocha, this not tea to you, child. I didn't know nothing about this. This is definitely tea to me.
I don't know. This is what the people are saying. Okay, so married March 2020. Somebody saying, so how do you know this show? So this person said at the bottom, nope, this year my home girl did their wedding. Let me see. I commented on that. What did I say?
I knew you had something to say. Janice, guys. We got
wait, let me see if I
we got about like 2 minutes before we gotta wrap this up, girls.
Aubrey, Janice is Tina right now. She ain't got time, but somehow she in the comments. Okay.
Wait, girl,
ain't never got no time, but you all up in it, honey.
I'm sure I asked a question. I'm sure it was a question.
Well, you know, and about that, he looks slimmer. Somebody in the audience comment, he looks slimmer. So I heard when Laverne trained him for a couple of months and he dropped 25 pounds, talking about Clifton now, right? And that's the video I have from IG where they're talking about it. And they're talking about him getting married, but they don't say to whom. So I'm not sure.
Girl, what?
Yeah, wait a minute, let me see. I don't know how to pull things up on my I don't know how to do that.
Mocha said it's been debunked. It was a photo shoot. So then
it really was? Oh, okay. So it was a photo shoot? Okay.
It's the comments for me.
Ooh.
That don't look like no photo shoot, girl.
It sure doesn't. And I'm trying to think because who really does wedding photo shoots except for a wedding magazine? But I guess it could be for a local bridal shop, maybe?
I don't know. It's interesting to me, though.
Go
into the comments again, Aubrey. Let me see. So go into the comments. Zoom into the comments. Let's see.
Which one? What comment? Which comment do you want me to
just zoom in bigger? Let me see the comments.
Oh, girl, I don't know how to do that.
The same way you zoomed into the picture, right?
I don't even know how I did that, girl.
Right.
Don't give me the lie.
Zoom in myself. It says, so when was the show taped? Maybe that's his ex-wife. And then the girl said, nope, this year my homegirl did their wedding.
Oh, you mean up here? Oh, okay. Wait a minute. I think I know how to do that.
Okay. Their wedding decorations. So somebody in the comments is saying that they did the wedding decorations and everything.
Well, okay. Did anybody talk about food? Because we know it wasn't a photo shoot if they had real food.
I don't know.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Let me see.
Yeah, there you go. Let me see.
Okay, now does that help?
My homegirl did the wedding decorations because they said maybe it's his ex-wife, so someone was trying to question it.
And but it was this year, so how could it be his ex-wife this year in 2022?
Yeah, that's what she said. She said, nope, this year my homegirl did their wedding decorations, as in they got married and we know them, and she did their wedding decorations.
I don't know.
Give me no teacher. I'll try to break it down for you real quick.
You know what? That's my other favorite thing that you do, girl. You could take some information and break it all the way down, girl. All the way. Guys, if you haven't already, and I know you know these legendary ladies, I'm the new kid on the block, but these ladies right here, you've got Janice Hylton, who's got her own channel. She's got 3 channels, in fact. She's got Allegedly Janice, but her main channel is Janice Hylton. And she covers many different shows, but she also talks about dating. And she's also a very formidable author. She's prolific. She has several books. So you got to go over there and support her. Some of you came over rating from her channel, but those of you that were on my channel that don't know her, this is raise your hand, Janice. Raise your hand. Okay, and then in blue we have here with her avatar up along with me, we have the lovely Chloe Johnson. She also has a YouTube channel. She's awesome. She does show reviews, and sometimes when she begs them, her husband joins her too. But she is super awesome at breaking things down. But guys, we got to get out of here. We got to go.
Because it's about
we got to go. But we got to see you.
Love y'all. I'll see you in the morning.
Bye.
Bye, guys. Bye.
Bye. And guys, we'll see you back here at 10 o'clock. There'll be Alex Keena from Ready to Love, and there'll also be Jeremy Speaks. We'll see you then for that review. Talk to you soon. Bye now. Love you.